Hello and welcome to the December 20th edition of the Car Talk. I'm actually recording this at 1 in the afternoon on the Sunday. Little note, and I just needed to tell myself I was going to record it back there. Had a few conversations with some of the patrons for this, because we had the promo contest last night where the grand prize is wrestling me in a match next December. So, it's just that little reminder to myself, fuck it, just do it now, just do it. And my energy levels was a little low. I'm going through some stuff right now. That's why this is about feeling your feelings. Be vulnerable so you could fix yourself. If you can admit you're broken, you can fix it. A lot of my friends recently have opened up about that. But before we get into that, I wrestled at Crossby last Friday. That was my last wrestling match for the rest of the year. As of right now, January 8th. If there's a showcase show on the 7th, I'll be doing that. But myself versus Gabriel Forza. And I want to have a long-ass match with one of my very good friends. But before we get to all that, for all of my podcasts and videos going forward, or not the videos because I can't really do those because I'm editing, but this is a podcast that if you are on the Patreon, this is a podcast available early. You get the video early and the podcast early. And I'm actually putting this on Instagram to just see what happens. But quick shout out, Tommy Richardson, Gimpy, Uncle Bobby B, Eric Patrick Roy Thomas, Rob Arbick, Justin Zane, and Morgan and Mama Thomas. To get a shout out at the end, I put up credits that has all of the I almost said participants. I put up all of the people that are on the Patreon, my acolytes of Albright. And but if you're in the meal tier and higher, you get shout out on every podcast and this podcast. Every podcast you'll get a shout out. But last night we had the promo contest. We have multiple Zooms. If you're in, if any of the patrons, there would be 2 Zoom events a month. This month it's always a promo contest, and this month it's a New Year's end of the year party that we're gonna have next Monday night with Kingdom James for our ABC podcast. The watch along's moving to Thursday for Go Hard Pro this year, and I'll be releasing that on Christmas Day for everyone, for them to get a little behind the scenes stories and such like that. It was a fun time. But last night, promo contest. Congratulations, Hilda Delish, Brian Cannon. Very good promo, especially when you see the progression of it. Thank you, Captain Dirtybeard, Wade, Jordan Yates, Jordan Mack, Grizzly Mac, Kingdom James for helping me judge. Brian Watson, by the way, I forgot to shout out Brian Watson because it's an old thing. Brian Watson joined the Patreon this month. A great dude from the Barrie area. And his promo killed it. The Pizza Man. Oh, I think I might want to post that promo online so everyone can see how much fun it is. But earlier this week, I posted a little note. I gotta look it up right now. Stop apologizing for being vulnerable. Don't be sorry for venting, being disappointed, sad, angry, or impassioned. Be appreciative. You hopefully have people that make you comfortable enough to be emotionally open. Stay safe. Feel your feelings. So, I'm not anti-man up, but, if you tell someone not to cry that their arm fucking got ripped off, you're kind of a dick. But if you're crying because you feel bad that person got their arm cut off, yeah, you cut their arm off. It's your fault. You should feel bad about that. I actually had a conversation with a friend recently that said he felt bad for hurting someone. I said, good, you should feel bad. Because if you feel bad, that's an emotion and a feeling you don't want to experience again. Hence why it's bad. There are no good diseases. It's bad diseases. No one complains about good days. They complain about bad days. And the difference between a bad day and a bad life is if you stay in that mode. And it's not about every lesson has a lesson. It's literally learning what triggers your happiness, what triggers your sadness, and avoiding those triggers. You don't need to be in these fucking environments that create these triggering events and surrounded by people that just because you want to be around people, maybe you shouldn't, because it's not good for you. Those are the popular kids you want to hang out with, but maybe all the popular kids are on meth and heroin and you don't want to do that. So, and then also the important part there is find people, find loved ones, and not just in a relationship or sexual relationship, loved ones and your friends. I'm not a big family dude because I didn't find that security in my family. I've opened up, I've done all that, but so yeah, fucking Gimpy just messaged me. But yeah, it's all these little things. don't be afraid to be vulnerable. Feel your feelings so you can get over them and get better. And that's the thing. You're not going to solve everything. You're not going to get over fucking everything. But it's about, like, getting further than you were before. Like, if you jog a mile a day or whatever, that mile will start at 20 minutes and then become 10 minutes and 6 minutes every little bit. But then even at that point, you're not going to run faster than however fast you can run. Even if you improve and you're the fastest person in your city or your building or whatever, there'll still be another fast motherfucker out there somewhere. That doesn't mean what you did wasn't important, but it is the fact of you made improvements, and your competition is yourself. You might not think you're normal or you don't have a normal upbringing. Guess what? There is no normal. Whatever is normal is whatever creates the most minimal amount of harm on the world, on society, on people. And as long as you commit minimal harm, you are doing good. There is no normal. Everyone's normal is different. And that's where once you start concerning yourself with what other people are doing that you don't agree with, oh, I'm not attracted to guys, so I don't understand that. Oh, I like trans people, so it's like, whatever people are into, they're fucking into. I love hearing people talk about, like, their loved ones or their hobbies. If you get Mike Forte talking about Yu-Gi-Oh cards, I'm like, fuck yes, I'm in. But it's a little shorter this month because I'm going to go home and just edit a bunch of podcasts. I have about 12 or 15 that I need to edit and pump out, and next year, this is Brendan's taking a little bit of a more serious note. I want to talk to everyone about their struggles. I want to talk to magicians, authors. The Instagram lives are great that I get to interact with you guys. I want to talk to sex workers, male, female, trans, porn, escorts. I want to talk to everyone. I want to talk to musicians. I want to talk to dancers. I want to talk to directors. I want to talk to everyone and learn their struggles so I can get the opportunity to share their stories. Because once you share your stories, once you're vulnerable, it comes back full circle. Did not mean that. But once you share it, other people can relate. Other people can attach to you. Other people feel, oh, wait, I relate to that. So that is normal. So don't underestimate your story. And stop fucking apologizing for shit talking. The difference between shit talking and critique is you'll say it to the person's face because you want them to get better. Don't apologize about critiquing your friends. Don't apologize about wanting more in a relationship. Stop apologizing for being vulnerable. Stop apologizing for being quote-unquote weak. You're strong. The weak ones are going to ignore the fire. You smell the smoke and you're like, okay, there's a fire in the house. I got to figure this out so that my dogs don't die. You are naturally good. It's just like, easy now will be hard later. Hard now is easy later. If you work out now, you won't die at 45. Maybe. You might still die. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. That's not actual advice. But I know if you don't work out now, it's going to be a struggle in 10 years when you try to work out. If you don't want to have that difficult conversation, guess what? The other person probably isn't even thinking about it. And now it's just in your head, just draining you, and you're thinking about it. Have those hard conversations because the relationship's going to be easier because you had it. So, yeah, I think that's all the thoughts for today. You can follow me at Holden Pro on things. I'm wrestling at some point in the future. Check me out on IWTV. Patreon has a bunch of stuff going up. Daily podcast. Patreon.com/Brendan C. BRENDONE, the letter C. And most importantly, stay safe, sane, healthy. And I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Just have fun. Pursue your own happiness. Have a good one.